Have you been thinking about buying a new Pocket Rocket Deluxe stove by MSR? Well, then you need to watch this video because today I'm going to do a test against my 23-year-old MSR Pocket Rocket stove. I've had it for 23 years. My son just bought the new version, the deluxe version, and I thought, okay, we got to see which one's better, which one is going to win. And we're going to do a side-by-side test, a duel, if you'll call it, against the OG, the deluxe new one, against the 23-year-old OG. We're going to do it today, and you're going to see it. We're going to see who wins, so stay tuned. What's up? Welcome to Hikewiser. I'm Gator, and I've been hiking since I was 14 years old. Started on a 9-day trip in the Sierras. Since then, I've done thousands of miles on multiple continents. I've summited Mount Fuji. I've done hundreds of miles in the desert, but it's not just all accolades. I've been truly lost for several days. That was fun. I've had heat exhaustion in the forest. So a lot of what I've learned is tried and true, and it's something that you can actually depend on. Okay, so for the duel, what we're gonna do is we're gonna boil 1 liter of water on each stove in a pot. We're gonna have the exact same fuel canisters, and we're gonna have very similar pots, 1 liter exactly measured out of water, and then we're gonna see which one boils at first. So that's exactly how it's gonna go. I mean, we're expecting that the new one's going to win based on the fact that it has a 3-minute 20-second boil time, and the old one has a 4-minute boil time. But still, I mean, you just never know what's going to happen, because if you think about it, that one is 23 years old. So I mean, it's been rocking. It's had a lot of fuel through it, and but it still puts off an incredible flame, so might win. Okay, first let's take a look at the original Pocket Rocket. This is the one that it started it all. It's the OG. Purchased brand new in 2002 from Sport Chalet. It's been on hundreds of trips. I mean, it has to have thousands of miles on itself as well. But you wouldn't actually know it. I mean, it looks pretty good in terms of how you know, rusted it is. These arms have always been kind of loose. They fall down, but that's just how it goes. Very simple design. It just has the valve here, and then it just all folds up and screws on. All right, so this one weighs 3.1 ounces. I'll show you on the scale. And with the case, it's about 4.3, I believe. So you know, the case is almost 1.5 of the stove. So if you could, you know, find somewhere else to put this thing, it was always better. But I even use this at home a lot. I've used it in the my dorm room in college. I mean, this thing has had so much use, and just still rocking for 23 years. Every type of canister through it that you can think of. So don't be worried about what type of canister you get. They all work. And it's had meals, you know, where the meal overflows and boils down and crusty goes all down into here. I mean, this thing has had that several times, and I mean, you can't even tell. And I don't really clean it too much. I mean, maybe just give it a little wipe. But I mean, none of these arms are bent, probably because I keep it in the case. And you know, I would highly recommend this thing in a second. I mean, you can't buy it anymore, so it's really a moot point. But I just think it's kind of cool because look at this thing, 23 years and just still rocking. And I actually just used it the other day on a trip. So nothing loose, really tight, still screws down. So good stove. I kept it with the case, and I'm pretty protective of this thing, so it always stayed in here. The boil time is just, it says under 4 minutes, so it's got to be probably in the 3-minute 50 range. Okay, So now you've got the Deluxe, the new Pocket Rocket, and I really wouldn't even be doing this except for my son bought it. And I thought, you know what, I should see how this thing looks. So, all right, so this weighs 2.9 ounces, just the stove. This is another about 0.3, 0.4, so you got about 3.3, 3.4 with both items. And this one took a little bit to learn how to unfold this guy. You got to fold them up and out and then out. So I think if you get it out this way once, then you can just do it all in one move. Yeah, that's right. So if you get it out, then you can just swing it all in one move. The igniter's back here, you just click it, a little button right there. And then the valve. The valve is really nice on this. It actually has a lot of time before you even get until it starts spewing gas. But so look at those burner holes, huh? Yeah. And so do down and then around, down, around, down. It was a little clunky to learn at first, now I've got it. Boils water in about 3 minutes 20 seconds. 3.3 minutes is what they say, so that's 3 minutes 20 seconds. It's just a really nice little guy. You'll see during the test, I already kind of took a look. I mean, the flame looks so nice, so it's gonna definitely simmer better than the original, and it also just looks like it's going to just cast a real nice broad flame for boiling. So manufacturer price on this 85 bucks. You can sometimes find it on sale. I know REI was just doing a 25% off on it. So 85 compared to the original, which was around 40 bucks. Okay, finally, what you've been waiting for, the duel. We have 1 liter of water measured, so I'll show you here, 1 liter of water in this nice measuring cup. Make sure you see it, and a little bit of drippage, but not much. There'll probably be the same amount of drippage on the other one. So. Same amount here. 1 liter. Okay, so we have 1 liter of water in both pots, precisely measured, and they're on the same type of fuel canisters. Pots are about the exact same. We have the stopwatch ready to go. Okay, so we're barely on, just a little simmer there. All right. Okay, let's start the clock. I have to admit the Pocket Rocket seems like it does a better job already. Okay, so we've got some major bubbles here already. Wow, that one's looking good. This one is just like right in the center only. It definitely... So this one we only have some bubbles in the center, it looks like. Whereas this one, look at how it's really got the bubbles going all the way around. We're at minute 30. Okay, so here we are, 2 minutes. We got a lot of bubbles going on in this guy. Not so many in this one. Holy cow, the Deluxe is doing really good. Look, it wants to boil already. Okay, Well, here we are at 3 minutes to 40. We don't really have a full boil yet here. Okay, so camera overheated right at that 4 minute time frame. I guess just sitting over the boiling water didn't really help. So the final verdict is the Deluxe, the MSR Pocket Rocket Deluxe, clearly won. It had much better uh, bubbles around. It did not come to a roaring boil under 4 minutes, but I mean you could probably call it a boil. But I would say right around about the 4 minute 15, 4 minute 20, it got to a roaring boil. So the older stove, it was around about 30 seconds later, right around 4:45, that we called it a roaring boil. Rolling boil. I believe it's a rolling boil. So it was about 30 seconds later, this came to a rolling boil on the older stove, but not too bad. They both performed very well, and I mean, you can't beat it for this, the size and just the quality of the stoves. So we are not sponsored at all by any company that for this video. This is just real talk on a stove that's really been used for 23 years and buying the new version and seeing what's going on with it. So no sponsorship, you can trust that. I hope you subscribe. I hope you like what you see. And really, when it comes down to it, I think I'm probably going to buy this new deluxe one for my own cachet when it comes down to it. Looks like there's a deer going on over there. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Take care. You know what? We've had the elks, whole herd coming through here. I wonder if coming through today.